Hi friends, this is Miss Lori. How are y'all doing today? We are doing wonderful. I thought we'd just start our daily vlog going back and reminiscing and looking at the beautiful flowers from the beginning of summer. I love all the beautiful flowers, the colors, the excitement. But I have to tell y'all, one of my favorite times of year is the fall. So as much as I do enjoy the summer and all that it brings to us, I also love when fall gets here and all the crisp, clean, cool air. But I miss my beautiful flowers too. I hope y'all enjoy my daily life vlog. It's just bits and pieces of our life. We have a new grandbaby coming this week, a little boy. We're all so excited. I had Danny come in and bring my leaf for my dining room table. We went ahead and put it in. It makes a pretty good sized table. I want to get it ready for the holidays coming up, and because it's time to decorate for fall. I found me a new tablecloth. I looked and looked for one, and I just really couldn't find one that to me really looked good. As far as the colors, I didn't want anything with just too much on it. And there's only one time a year that you can really decorate with with orange colors. I think they're bright and beautiful, so the fall is really the only time you can do it. And since my cabin is done in prim decor as much as possible, I just thought this was a nice one. I got it from Home Goods, and it was on sale for $12, I believe. But it does have the pretty orange, and then it has black stripes, and then it has an off-white stripes. And it just, to me, the black stripes and the orange just really looks good in here with all the other primitive colors in here, and because they're fall colors. So I'll get to decorate with a little bit of orange here since it's fall. I needed some placemats, so I went with off-white. These were on sale too. And they were round, and I like the round. They're just kind of a plastic with kind of lacy looking around the edge. These were from Home Good too. They were on sale, say for $10 for 6 of them, which I thought was pretty good. So I liked the fact of using the off-white with the colors on the tablecloth. If you're going to be putting out tableware, decorative plates and stuff like that, I think the round placemats look the best to me. I usually have the oblong ones, but I'm getting to where I like the round ones better. So I think these will work. My table was not an expensive table. It had just been a table that had been redone, but it's a heavy-duty table that has an extra leaf to make it bigger. I think I spent more, well, I know I did on my colonial chairs. I spent more on them than I did my table. But I love my chairs. And I ended up ordering them from Amazon. I looked and looked and looked for chairs, colonial style, and they're all so expensive. But I did find these. Not too bad a price on Amazon. I can't remember what company they're from, but I did order them from Amazon. And Amazon sells for a lot of different companies. I want to paint, you see the cabinet back in the corner. My grandma had that same cabinet, and when I seen it at a flea market, and it had such a good price on it, I told Danny, I said, I want that cabinet just because it looks like the one that Grandma had on her back porch. Now I'm going to decorate my table with just stuff that I already have. I did buy this bag of what they call bowl filler, and it is scented with the apple cinnamon scent, and I always do that in the fall to give the house a really pretty smell of apple and cinnamon. But I didn't want to put them in a deep bowl. I want you to be able to see everything that's in this bag, because there's some pretty neat things in here. If you put it all in a bowl, you really can't see all of it. So I had this old cast iron. It's a very, very, very old griddle here it does nothing but just hang on my wall. So I'm going to just spread all this on here, and there's just so much different natural looking decor in here. There's pine cones. There's what looks like little, smells so good. The leaves even look real, but there's pine cones and little pumpkins. There's something that looks like little pears or something, and just all kinds of little natural things in here. And that's what I love. That's the look that I love. So I thought, if I put it on something that'll hold all of it, but you can see everything in there, that's what I wanted to use. I do have a big wooden bowl, but I've already got it in use for something else. And I'm just trying not to buy much this year for decor. I'm going to use as much as what I've already got. There's little acorns and just all kinds of neat little things in here. And my house is going to smell like apples and cinnamon. It's got some little wheat tops, too, in there. You can go outside, especially for fall decor, and you can find so much. Just walk out in the woods, and you can find so much to decorate with. These little leaves look so real. This table, it sits 6, but you can put 8 here, and then I have another table in my other room that can sit 4, 5, or 6 people. So we always have plenty of places to sit. I'm going to put my old crock up here, very old crock. Take my red tulips out of it. I love these red tulips. And I'll find some fall flowers to put in it. I've got a little jar here with some tiny pumpkins in it. And then this antique tea jar that had tea in it that's got little antique primitive teaspoons in it. And I always like to display that where people can see it. Some of these flowers are from Hobby Lobby, and then some of them I think are just from the dollar store. So I think I'll add a few pumpkins, maybe a pumpkin or two, maybe some of my fake candles. And I think that'll be plenty for the table. But going back to the back cabinet, I want to paint it, and I want y'all's advice on it. Do I need to paint it? What color do you think I should paint it to match my primitive colors in my cabin? I have a primitive red, gray, mustard color, black, and even sagey green. So what do you think? What color should I paint it? I might change my pumpkin out. That pumpkin come out of the garden. I'm probably going to end up using it. So here is my finished table. My grandma's potato salad was the best in the world. At least I thought it was. And everybody else in the family did too. It was simple. She never measured anything, and I don't either. But it was just simple ingredients that she had in the refrigerator. And that's pretty much the way I make potato salad. I don't go out and buy extra anything to put in my potato salad, because I pretty much always have what I need. So I'm making some potato salad today to take to church, and there's going to be plenty of potato dishes there. So I'm just doing about 3 pounds of potatoes. It may be more like 5 pounds. And I just cut me up about 5 boiled eggs. Grandma always put boiled eggs in her potato salad. And I'm going to cut me up about a half of an onion. If I had a purple onion, that's what I'd rather use, but that's not what's in my pantry right now. So I'm just using a sweet onion. You can use green onions. Grandma always had plenty of onion in her potato salad. Now there's always differences in opinion on the different relish that you would put in your potato salad. But I can tell you my grandma used sweet relish every time. And that is my favorite in potato salad, is sweet relish. I like to salt, and I like to pepper my eggs and my potatoes before I put anything else in there. And you know, when you're making potato salad, like I do, it's by sight, smell, and feel, and taste. So I'll put so much in there, mix it up, and then I'll taste it, and then I'll add to it whatever I think it needs. And we always put plenty of sweet relish in our potato salad. A lot of y'all have made my homemade relish, and y'all absolutely love it. I'm absolutely out of it myself, even my zucchini relish, and I've got to get some, or my squash relish, and I've got to get some made up. Now, one thing that Grandma did always have, and it's kind of odd, is grape poupon mustard in her refrigerator. And that's what she would put in her potato salad, and maybe that's why I liked it so much. She always had regular mustard and Grey Poupon. Of course, Grey Poupon is kind of a foo-foo mustard, but it's really not that expensive. I keep it because I love it, and I put it in my potato salad and my chicken salad and my tuna salad, and I even make some salad dressings with my Grey Poupon. So, in fact, I keep several jars even in the long-term pantry. Now, as far as mayonnaise, and we always use mayonnaise, it's by sight. I don't, it depends on how many potatoes I've cooked up. But I'm going to say for this right here, about a good cup of mayonnaise. And I found some celery, so I put about 3 stalks of celery in here too. So as I stir it, I can feel it, and I can also, by sight, look at it and tell that it's plenty of mayonnaise. Not sure on the Grey Poupon, on the mustard yet. I can tell it probably needs a little more relish. Maybe some salt and pepper. So I'll go by taste, and I'll taste it and see what else I might need in it. I mean, I can look at it and tell. I think it needs more relish. And maybe just a little bit more mustard. And some people love mustard potato salad. I don't know a potato salad that I don't like. But I do love my grandma's potato salad. And I think it's all just of what we all grow up on. I'm going to add a little bit more sweet relish. And I always have plenty of relish in my pantry. Even when I'm out of homemade relish, I've always got 3 or 4 jars of sweet and dill relish. Some of my family like dill relish, so I always try to keep some of it too. Do y'all remember, I'm going to taste this. Do y'all remember the big green Tupperware bowl with the lid? That's what Grandma would make her potato salad in, and it would be lipping full. It's as big as this enamel pan that I'm stirring this up in, full to the brim with potato salad. She made potato salad for every holiday. Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, if we had a barbecue or get-together, there was always a big bowl of Grandma's potato salad there. It was simple, it was easy, and it just was the best to all of us. So I'm going to taste it one more time. And it tastes pretty good to me. That's Grandma's potato salad. It's the best. I'm going to plant my garlic now. I spread out bone meal, blood meal, and some compost. And I've got it mixed in, and now I'm just going to kind of flatten it off here because I'm going to put a small raised bed over this to keep the varmints out.
Ruby, she was made for going west, did not protest my wandering ways. Ruby, she was pretty as they come, 28 years young and unafraid. She gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days. And I had never known my place before, but that's what Ruby soon became. Ruby, she wasn't good at going fast. patience that I lacked, I learned to grow. 'Cause Ruby had a way of breaking down, leaving me out there on the road. But she gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days. So as we traveled across the countrywide, Ruby set the pace. Ruby could be fickle and unfit.
I'm going to try to get as many cloves planted in this bed as I can. Now, I didn't get this garlic from Haas, what you see, that package, because I do purchase seeds from Haas seeds, and they have very good seeds. I have very good germination from Haas seeds. But I'm going to be, what I'm planting right now is the German giant, and pretty big cloves. You can see how big just one clove is. And I'll be planting it about 3 inches deep. If you live up in a colder, up north where it's colder and your ground really freezes deep, you might put it 4 inches deep. So I'm just going to plant each clove. So remember that I took that big bulb of garlic and I separated all the cloves off of that bulb. And that's what I'm planting. It's just each little clove. So I'll plant each one, cover them up. And like I showed you that I had done amended my soil. And since I'm doing it this time of year, we'll cover it up. We'll water it good. We'll cover it up. And just kind of put it to bed. They will germinate. They will start to root. And they'll just go dormant. But them roots will get good and sit in there, and then by spring they'll start growing. So then by harvest time you've got some really good garlic.
Soon became Ruby. She wasn't good at going fast, and the patience that I lacked, I learned to grow. 'Cause Ruby had a way of breaking down, leaving me out there on the road. But she gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days. So as we traveled across the countrywide, Ruby set the pace. Ruby could be fickle and unfit, good as I would get at times. Ruby was the closest thing to home I'll ever know in this life. But Ruby hit that California sand and slipped right through my hands eventually. Ruby, I guess I knew it all the time. She was never mine to keep. But she gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days, and nothing ever felt like home again when Ruby went away. And nothing ever felt like home since when Ruby went away.
So we got us some new hens. These are the Easter egg layers. We're going to be getting some different ones too. But they're still young. They've laid just a few eggs. I think we ended up with 3 roosters out of all of them. we'll see how they do. I got Mr. Brown coming with some wheat straw, with some straw. This is some old straw that was out in the garden, and he's going to cover my garlic bed up with it. Oh, a couple inches deep. So we watered it, we planted it, watered it, and now we're covering it with straw. And this is how we'll leave it for the winter. So hopefully, maybe we'll have a good harvest next summer. So I've been deadheading some of my marigolds, and I wanted to show y'all. You see that? That is the marigold seeds. Y'all, if you don't save your seeds, most important, your vegetable seeds, start doing it this year, because it may get to the point that there won't be any more seeds to buy. So when I deadhead my marigolds, you just pull out the middle, and you see how many seeds are in there. And I've got lots of marigolds out there still blooming, so I'll be able to have tons of marigold seeds. I will just put these in an envelope and bag them up and write on the bag, you know, that they're marigolds. And then I'll put them in the freezer to keep them. And I'm not sure how many years you can keep them like that, but I'll keep them as long as I can. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We're waiting for our new grandbaby to come. So we'll see y'all surely by the end of the week. We're just getting things ready, doing things here on the homestead. Summer's almost gone. And next time, I hope I can show y'all my fall decorating on the porch. I haven't got to it yet, but I will. So for now, I still have all my summer stuff out, just waiting to be able to decorate. I love my porch. It's where we sit every morning and drink coffee. So God bless everybody. We'll see y'all in a few days. God bless us all.